Welcome to She Lancer, Mom Entrepreneur. I'm your host, Angela Olfest, otherwise known as VoiceOver Angela. In this podcast, we talk about my adventures in freelancing, my voiceover business, and everything else in between. Let's get started. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Angela. I am a full-time voiceover artist and audiobook narrator, and my channel is dedicated to those of you that are just getting started out in this wonderful world of voiceover and audiobook narration. And through my channel, I answer your questions and share some tips and tricks and techniques that I use in my own voiceover business every day. So what I wanted to talk about in today's video was something that I hear a lot, and that is doubt from other newer voiceover artists or other people that are aspiring to be audiobook narrators. They have a lot of doubt, not only in themselves, but in the business as a whole. They are passionate about books and storytelling and would like to earn a little additional income on the side narrating audiobooks, but they doubt their skills. They doubt how well they can convey or tell the story. They doubt how they can even find work. So that's what I wanted to talk a little bit about today. So let's get started. So again, in today's video, I wanted to talk about doubt for new audiobook narrators. And I do hear this a lot. And I really wanted to just share that with audiobooks, there is no right or wrong way to do it. You have to meet the standards for your audio files for ACX and whatever other distributor you work with. But how you tell the story is up to you because you are the voice. You are the element that makes your narration different from someone else's narration. You are the X factor in what makes your audiobook narration unique to you. Not everyone tells a story the same way. Not everyone can bring the same personality and attitude and wit and humor to a piece of copy like you can. Everybody is different. The way that I approach an audiobook might be a lot different from how you approach an audiobook. You may narrate fast. You may narrate slow. You may narrate with a little bit of sass. You may narrate with a little bit of dry humor. You might narrate deadpan. You might be exactly the voice that rights holder or that audiobook author is looking for. So what I'm trying to say is, don't ever doubt yourself. If you have a love for books and you have a passion about wanting to narrate audiobooks, go do it. The only thing that is a must is meeting those audiophile standards for whichever audiobook distributor that you are submitting your files to. But as long as the rights holder is happy with your voice and the way that you approach that copy, then go do it. You know, there isn't a right way or wrong way to take a breath or to take a pause or to convey a character. There isn't a wrong way to tell a story. And be sure to inject yourself into that story. Because the more you can relate and have fun and share your personality through your read, the better that audiobook's going to be, the more engaged that listener is going to be. So don't approach an audiobook with fear and doubt. This is meant to be fun. Again, if you're a lover of books, this is going to be so much fun. So go do it. Don't worry so much about how to start and how much pause and how much breath and how much, How much sass can I give this character? Or how much, you know, am I reading too fast? Am I reading too slow? Don't worry about all of those things. But please do put as much of yourself into that audiobook as you can. Just relax and have fun with it. The listener will be able to tell if you're having fun with it. They can hear your smile. They can relate to your joke, to your wit, to your dry humor. It will make your personality in that audiobook will make that audiobook so much more enjoyable for the listener. So just have fun with it. And again, don't worry so much about how you sound or stop it. Just do it. Just go do it. I feel like I say that a lot. Just do it already. Tell your inner critic to just sit down and shut up and go do it, right? Don't doubt yourself, because that little voice that's inside your head can do so much more damage than you realize. Don't even acknowledge it. Don't listen to it, because you know that you love telling a good story. You love a good book. You love what you do. You love narrating audiobooks. And if you're an audiobook narrator, you probably do. So go put yourself in the shoes of that narrator in that book. Put yourself in that book and tell the story. Just be you and tell the story. And you will do just fine. And I also, of course, wanted to talk about the availability of work. And what I can say is that there are people at home writing books as a secondary source or their only source of income all the time. There are hundreds of books being released daily. So I don't think there's going to be a shortage of audiobook narration jobs. And with the increasing popularity of listening to audiobooks, because people are busy, they unfortunately don't have the time to sit down with a good book. They want to listen while they work out. They want to listen while they do their chores. They want to listen on their way to and from work. I do. I listen to audiobooks all the time when I can, because I enjoy them. And I learn a lot from them, from other narrators. So finding audiobook work is really about just going to look for it. You can find audiobook work on ACX, which is a sister of or a subsidiary of Amazon for Audible. And ACX is where authors and narrators come together to make books for Audible. And there's also Findaway Voices. There's, reaching out to publishing houses directly. There's freelance marketplaces that other authors go to visit, like Fiverr, Upwork, Badalgo. I've seen audiobook work just about on every platform. So I don't think there's going to be a real shortage of need for audiobook narrators or where to find them really anytime soon. I think we'll be increasing in number in coming months, I should say, or coming years even, because they are popular. I don't think books are really going to go anywhere, because even if they aren't in print format, they're still going to be in maybe a, like a Kindle, like an ebook publishing format. And in turn, there will probably be an audiobook version of the book as well. So don't let that hold you back, the lack of finding work hold you back either. Just go out, sign up for a few of these sites, reach out to publishing houses, get on their roster, but don't ever think that there are too many audiobook narrators. There is an influx of people wanting to narrate audiobooks, and I think that's a great thing. Variety in voice and tone and pitch and cadence and expression, emotion, all of these things are great things, and all of these things are what makes each individual unique and a different storyteller. So don't let that hold you back either. So go forth and narrate audiobooks if that's what you want to do. Don't let anything stop you. Just go do it. So that is all I have for today. I hope that helps you get started in audiobook narration. If you're a little bit hesitant because you think that you can't do it, that no one's going to want to listen to you, that your voice is terrible, and all of the other excuses that you tell yourself, and that inner critic, I should say, tells you, don't listen. If you want to do it, go do it. Put yourself in that book. Put all of your personality into that book, your attitude, your sass, and just read it. Just tell that story and have fun. Have fun with it. Audiobook narration is fun. Okay, I'm done. If you have any other questions about voiceover or audiobook narration, please leave them down below. I really appreciate it. I'll do my best to make a video about your question. If you have any other questions about me or how I can help you get started in voiceover, check out my website, voiceoverangela.com. Thank you so much for your time, and I will see you on the next one. Bye. Thank you so much for listening today. I really appreciate it. If you have an extra moment, please feel free to leave a review. We'll see you next time.